Ladies and gentlemen, friends, sadly my European schedule this month precludes my being at the launches of the 2014 AFCM. So, making this little video on Monday, March the 3rd, where I've been playing in Zool Bailey's Bach Festival in Spokane, Washington. And you'll notice from the background and perhaps my attire that late winter here is vastly different from where we hold our late winter festival in Townsville, I'm glad to say. And so this year's program I hope will appeal. I've largely stuck to the same ideas as in the last few years, but there are a few innovations. The Sunday night concert will hold a progressive concert where the audience will be divided into three. They'll walk between the three venues to hear three different sections of the program, which should be a bit of fun. The outside Townsville experience this time will be on Palm Island, which I think will appeal to a lot of people, particularly from down south. That island has such resonance historically, and it's so beautiful. We'll have a children's opera again to follow up on the success of Noah's Flood last year. I searched high and low and came up with Peter Maxwell Davies' Cinderella, an updated sort of version by one of the composers whose anniversaries we're celebrating this year, his 80th birthday. Other ones in that category are Strauss, whose music I adore, I hope you do too, and Panufnik, of whom you may not have heard. We'll have a Sunday afternoon discussion about Panufnik, well, a presentation about his life, which was quite extraordinary in Poland during the war, and then he defected to England in the 50s, was later knighted by the Queen, returned to Poland, they accepted him again at the end of his life, and it's a very heartwarming story, and his concerto will be played by the wonderful British violinist Tasman Little, who will also play his daughter Roxana's response to the Vivaldi Four Seasons with Four World Seasons. We've got a special program on the second Saturday, Forgotten String Quartets, where the audience, including you, will hopefully have heard a lot of Forgotten String Quartets on the internet site for it, and will vote for their favourite quartet. Luckily, the Goldners will be complete at that stage, and the New Zealand String Quartet, and between them, they'll present a program of Forgotten String Quartets, some of them masterpieces without people remembering at the moment. Otherwise, I've stuck to things that we know and love, like the conversation series in the morning, Bach by Candlelight. Got lots of fantastic new soloists coming from overseas and from Australia. We're maintaining the Baroque period sector that I started last year with Neil and Danny again, but also with the great Australian recorder player Genevieve Lacey. I'm thrilled that another great Australian lady will be in attendance too, Elena Katz-Chernin, as our composer in residence. Well, it's more or less time to go back inside into the warm, but just to show you that I'm keeping my end up here in the snow, a little tropical flourish. Ciao. Thank you.